Hi, my name is Lylah Allen, and I want to talk to you about how to apply psychological science to combat misinformation on social media. Now, what is misinformation, you may ask? The American Psychological Association cites misinformation as false or inaccurate information. It's just getting the facts wrong. This has been incredibly apparent since the dawn of the internet, where people spread misinformation on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and it's easily believed by young adults. Now, why do people believe misinformation? Mentioned in the National Standards for High School Psychology curricula, cognitive development and social learning theory play a big part in this. Mentioned in Content Standard 2 under Life Development, cognitive development, especially the ability to think abstractly, affects how young people process this information. Those at earlier stages of development may be more likely to believe misinformation because they're still learning how to think critically. For social learning theory mentioned in Content Standard 3 of learning, this is when people learn behaviors or beliefs through observing others. When applied to social media, people are more likely to believe misinformation that aligns with their in-group, even if this information is wrong. Now, this is my research study. Psychological inoculation improves resilience against misinformation on social media. This was published by Science Advances. 1 year after the study was done, the researchers recreated it to look for any manipulating variables that could influence the results. Now, the research question is, what is the effectiveness of psychological inoculation in enhancing inoculation in individuals resistant to misinformation on social media? Sample was 29,116 participants. There are also 4 outcomes measured, and these include technique recognition, confidence in spotting these manipulation techniques, trustworthiness, and sharing. Continuing the research study, methodology. Researchers created 5 short videos targeting common manipulation techniques used in misinformation. These techniques include emotional language, incoherence, false dichotomies, scapegoating, and ad hominem attacks. There was an experimental and control group. The findings show the study demonstrated that these inoculation videos effectively enhanced individuals' ability to identify and resist misinformation from social media platforms. Now, applications to the real world is that methods to educate the general public about how to spot the psychological science used in social media can help to prevent the spread of misinformation, specifically in health. This is evident because misinformation spread on social media has a harmful impact in vaccine rates. To prevent these misconceptions from gaining traction, health organizations should release information about how to spot misinformation. If people were able to pinpoint misinformation about COVID-19, there would be less stigma towards it, and everyone would benefit because there would be a decrease in harmful diseases, educating our world as a whole. Here's my citations.